Okay, let's pray. Father, we love you. We thank you that it is your desire to raise us up, to train us, to bring us to a place where we have been shaped and molded into the very likeness of Yahushua, that we might be suitable for him as his bride. Father, thank you that you do that in so many different ways, including things like this class. Praise your name as we always will. Amen. Okay, I thought that we should start with questions about what we were doing the last 2 weeks, especially this bit at the end, the 3 M's of self-reference. It's a kind of a foundational concept that we're particularly trying to build on in today's approach. If you don't have that with you, you can pass this one around. But the 3 M's refer to self-monitoring, which means knowing yourself. Okay? Things that you do, things that you say, things that you are, things that you feel. You just have some awareness of yourself. Now, it's worth noting that there are lots of creatures that don't do that. Little babies don't have that much awareness of themselves. They know if they're in pain or not, but they don't really have an idea of what they're doing. They just simply do it. So the self-monitoring thing, and also in the world of mental health, that's one of the places where things can fall apart. People with schizophrenia do not have an awareness of themselves that has anything to do with the truth. They don't have much of an idea of the world around them that has anything to do with the truth. So this self-monitoring is a thing that either can be missing from a species or it can be badly done in an individual because of illness. When that part goes wrong, nothing else works. You can't fix a problem you're not aware of. Okay? If you think everything is fine, you don't fix the problem that you don't know you have. Kind of reminds me of some governments, but never mind that. Not going to go there. Self-modeling, it raises the question, where did the design parameters and standards come from? Self-modeling is the idea of what things should be. Okay? And then you have to know where that comes from. It is one of the issues with a great many people that the model that they get as a child from their parents is very resilient, even though it's toxic, even though it causes trouble. It's very difficult to get rid of the voices of your mom and your dad out of your head when if you grew up with them and for 18 years, 20 years, however long, they told you what's right and what's wrong, what you should do, what you should be. To overcome that and realize that they were simply wrong it takes a lot of work to do that. Okay? It does. But it's a thing that a lot of people have to do. Okay? A lot of people are told, not just in words, but by the example presented by the parents. You sort of have this idea, and that's what they are. That must be what's right, because that's what they think is right. A lot of people take a lifetime to overcome that, or never do. Okay, so that's another big deal. And then the self-modifying is the question of doing something about what's wrong. So even if you have someone who's aware of things in a good, rational way, they really know themselves. And even if they have a very clear and good and scripturally based idea of what they're supposed to be, the question of, are they able to do something about it? Are they able to effectively change? Is also an issue. And there are a couple of things